Okay, how's it going, everyone? One Angry Soldier Gaming here. I am playing Outlast, and I've attempted it once before because you can see I've got continue on here, but I am not going to do that. Where I've had a problem is whenever I have to go back down into the basement to turn the power back on. I get the two valves done along with the lever switch, but every time I go to hit that red button so I can get out of there and get back upstairs, that guy is always in my path, and I find myself going back to hide in the locker again, or end up getting killed by him. And other people, when they play this, have no problem figuring out the route that he takes, but I don't pay attention to him enough to know where he's going to be and when he's going to be if I'm not near him to see how he's going to do it. So it's kind of a pain. So, but we're gonna give it a go again anyway and see how it goes. All right. So continuing on. Here we go. Outlast contains intense violence, gore, graphics, sexual content, and strong language. Please enjoy. Okay, well, I'll do my best. You are Miles Upshur, an investigative reporter whose ambition is about to earn him an intimate tour of hell on Earth. Always willing to risk digging into the stories no other journalist would dare investigate, you will seek out the dark secret that at the heart of Mount Massive Asylum. Stay alive as long as you can. Record everything. You are not a fighter. To navigate the horrors of Mount Massive and expose the truth, your only choices are to run, hide, or die. Okay, and that to me is what makes this game even more scary. Let's see. I'm just gonna override this one. I love horror games. I do. Silent Hill, Resident Evil, all those. But even though some of them are scary, like where you actually fear combat half the time, due to lack of ammunition or something, at least you still have somewhat of a fighting chance. On here, you can't fight back. It won't let you use your fist. It won't let you do anything. And that's what makes it even more terrifying. And I don't know if I'm looking forward to this, but we're going to give it a go. Okay, already that loading circle is creeping me out. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Department. Blah, 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 blah. I think this game is very well put together, too, for the price it is. It's like what, $20? I think if you were to buy it like on PC, of course, if you're PlayStation Plus, you get it for free on the PS4. And I know Xbox users are really begging for this game to come out on Xbox One, but I don't know. I mean, granted, Xbox One, I had one. I didn't much care for it. So, it's I actually took it back. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad system, it's just not the system for me. And maybe it's because I have always been PlayStation. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, it's the most I can say is, the PS4 as of right now is cheaper than the Xbox One, even with the camera. It's cheaper by about $40, but still, it's a good buy. So anyway, let's go ahead and read this. You don't know me. You have to make this quick. They might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consult at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems facility in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs I am very much breaking right now, but seriously, fuck those guys. Terrible things happening there. Don't understand it. Don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. People are being hurt, and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed. Huh. I guess that guy is, spoiler alert for those of you who haven't seen this. There's a guy, who is referred to as the whistleblower. He's basically the one who calls the attention. And and he gave this, he blew the whistle at this journalist saying, hey, this asylum is a bad place, and I want you to go look at it. So we're going to do that. I'm going to come in here because it's got light, and it won't let me in, and it let me in. That's good. Okay, it's been a while. You know, I'll be honest. Aside from the fact that I couldn't figure out... Oh no, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Okay, aside from the fact that... Oh, scary. That I couldn't figure out where to go in that basement, or couldn't figure out that nutcase's route. I have honestly been too scared to really even go back and play it. You know, I've tried to Twitch stream before, and I had like one person trying to help me, but that person disappeared, and so yeah, it didn't work out too well. I guess we'll go ahead and take the first shot of the asylum. Okay, event recorded. We took notes, and let's see. Oh wait, that's the... Hold on, that's documents. I want notes. I start feeling sick just looking at this place. Mount Massive Asylum shut down amid scandal and government secrecy in 1971. Reopened by Murkoff Psychiatric Systems in 2009 under the guise of a charitable organization. Cell phone reception cut off abruptly a mile out, more like a jammer than lost signal. The Murkoff Corporation has a long track record of disguising profit as charity, but never on American soil. Whatever they thought they could get out of this place has to be big. Might finally be the story that breaks that breaks the bastards. Oh, so apparently they are fatherless, I guess. Alright. So anyway, I'm running, gotta get strong, gotta get built up, so that way when the bad guys go and chase me, I can outrun them, and then, like, I'll probably fart or something, you know, like, to distract them, you know, like, slow them down, you know, they'll get caught in the green mist that is flatulence. And I already know that this door won't work. Let's push the call button and say hello, and won't let me push anything. And yeah, it's locked. Okay, won't work. Alright, so anyway, yeah, ooh, hello. Hey, no. Oh well. I was gonna record and say, hey, there are people alive in there, but it didn't work. Alright, so yeah, you know, this is, Shoot, I already feel myself starting to sweat just because I know what's coming. Okay, I know I don't have to worry about any bad guys just yet. You know, it really doesn't start to get scary until I get into the basement. Why would I want to zoom in and out with the up and down arrows when you can use the touchpad and just slide it? Yeah, I like the touchpad better. Well, the arrows are easier to access. You don't have to move your thumb over as far. And, whoops, I'm too used to playing games where you hit like circle or something like that to cancel out. And that was the other thing I found interesting. On the PlayStation 1 and I think early PlayStation 2, the default close button was triangle. And now it's almost like triangle has absolutely no significance whatsoever in most of the games in the newer, you know, newer PlayStation systems, you know, PS3, PS4, and I think in most of the PS2 games later on. Now it's actually circle is usually the default close. So, you know, yeah, I end up hitting circle thinking it would work out. And let's go in here, and of course lights are going to go out on me, but I'm just going to take a quick look with night vision just because I want to remember where everything is at. The less I use the camera, the better. And it's really difficult for me to play this without light because I'm scared. And we're gonna open this ever so slightly, and then we're gonna close this ever so not gently. Bam! Yeah. Oh boy. So anyway, this I guess is, was this the guest room lounge? Is that where? Or is this just where they have like group therapy sessions? I forgot about that. You know, I tried doing an audio test on here earlier. You know, I'm not going to post it or anything. It was just for my own benefit, because I was doing a Twitch stream one time, and I had my headset on to help me experience a little better, especially with Outlast. I want to record this with the headset, but the PS4 doesn't have a system like the PS3 where you can make the audio come out of the television speakers as well if you have the headset on, or out of both. You have to choose. It's either the headset or the HDMI out or whatever. So I unfortunately have to play this without the headset, and it gives me less sense of really being here. So I have to rely on the TV speakers to do that in order to be able to record the game audio for you guys. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open, and I'm checking here now. Heading down here, I mean, this asylum, it just got opened back up, and already it's just trashed. It makes you wonder what kind of management they were under. Ooh, classified boxes sitting right out in the open. Yeah, it really makes you wonder, like, what was going on. And batteries are like gold here. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use those up. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. Wow. I was going to make a joke or a pun about this, like some people, but something happened to my sister at one time, and it was not good. And I'm not even going to go there and touch it. I would like to tell you guys the story, but it's not appropriate, and suffice it to say, I almost lost my sister. So, it wasn't a crime or anything like that, just unfortunate events. But, yeah, so it's just ketchup, kids. That's all it is. Somebody didn't like their spaghetti and their hamburger or something, either threw their ketchup on the wall or that spaghetti sauce. You know, you can clearly see that's evidence right there. It's red. All right. Now I believe this goes. Hey, no. I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, it's a unisex. Okay. Inconsiderate punks, man. I'm telling you. And what do we have here? Is this intestine surprise with a cola? Alright. Alright, so before I go up there, I'm gonna go ahead and check this door. I don't remember. Yeah, there's stuff in here. Alright. Yeah. Document. Okay. Let's go ahead and yeah, I'll go. Let's see, go ahead and read this. Project Walrider patient status report for William Hope. I don't know if there's much hope for him. Patient initials WPH or Billy. Consultation date, blah, 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 blah. Therapy status, patient claims to have progressed to self-directed lucid dream states. Morphogenic engine activity observed at unprecedented scale. Continuing stage 4 hormone schedule. So apparently the guy is very unstable with hormones. Either he's addicted to estrogen or testosterone. Not sure which. Either way, it's they have to keep him on the schedule for that, I guess, to stabilize it or something. Anyway, diagnostics, spirometry revealed no bronchial accumulation. Hematocrit centrifuge again failed to separate erythrocytes. Is that how you say that? Highly worrisome. Okay. MRI revealed arithmetic REM and REM cycle. Laughter in REM state. Interview notes. Ooh, we get to read more. Billy asked about the status of his mother's lawsuit against Murkoff in the asylum. This represents a catastrophic breach in security, despite Billy's claims that he discovered the truth, quote, in the blood dreams of Dr. Traeger, unquote. Okay. Note, the only Traeger on company records, one Richard Traeger, is an executive from MRD. All orderlies and security personnel must be questioned and video security improved to include analytic biometrics. Murkoff Psychiatric Systems Project, Walrider, Mount Massive, Colorado. Ooh. Isn't it interesting that when you look at some horror things, places in the mountains, like Colorado, for example, you got The Shining, okay? The book takes place in the Overlook in Colorado, and you got both the movies and then the TV miniseries, Colorado. And then you got this place, Colorado. Colorado is just a scary state. That's like the Transylvania of America, apparently. So, you know, you don't see a whole lot about, like, where I live. Okay, I'm going to confess, I live in Montana, okay? And you don't see a whole lot going on here. You watch movies, people think Montana, they think cowboys and riding horses and stuff. I've lived in Montana all my life, and I have never owned a horse. I've ridden on a horse when I was a kid, and it was interesting, but I really didn't care. I'm really not a horse person, okay? I would fit in very well if I were to go to some other place like Los Angeles or something like that. You know, some place where there's a lot more people and more of the city life, rather than, something else. Hey, buddy, where you going? Alright, fine. I didn't like you either, jerk. Alright. So anyway, moving down. There was a guy across there. Huh. Alright, is this Jump Scare City, or is that farther down there? But yeah, as I was saying, I could fit in very well in some of the place like that, just because I'm not into a lot of the things that people think of when they think of Montana, but a lot of that is blamed on television and stuff. We're actually not much different than any place else. We're just a much smaller population. Excuse me. Alright, so anyway, yeah, you don't get a whole lot of horror or anything like that based off of it. I mean, okay, you look at Aragon, okay, the book, alright? It became popular enough that they made a movie out of it, you know, where with the dragon rider and all that stuff. But you know, the kid who wrote that book, he lives in Montana, and he used Montana and the area where he lives as inspiration for the environment in the book or in the story. So anyway, here we go. Ooh, a corpse. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and close this gently. Sure. All right. So anyway, yeah, I think it was headless. Yeah, okay. Alright, so apparently I guess we have the Horseman of Sleepy Hollow, who's come to visit, I guess entertain the patients in his own way. No, I'm going to give just a little backstory. I'm going to kind of jump ahead for some of you viewers who haven't seen this. What the story is, there's a guy in here, a big guy named Chris Walker, he was in the U.S. Army, you know, and he's served, like, was it 14 tours in Afghanistan or something like that? And he is mentally unstable, like, severely. And he's very famous for taking people and literally ripping their heads off. And most people think, oh, he's a bad guy. But what it actually is he's not necessarily a bad guy. He's scared. And the reason behind it, whenever I say that, I mean, you'd probably be thinking scared. Well, shoot, that guy scares me, because look what he does. he's doing it to protect himself, and it's not that he sees these people as a threat. There's something in here that they call the Wall Rider. A very, very evil thing. And he's trying to keep it from acquiring vessels. And he feels the only way it can happen is through decapitation. So he's actually trying to save himself and the rest of the world by keeping that Wall Rider from finding a vessel and getting out there and destroying other people. But Chris Walker is probably one of the most scary individuals in this game. Okay. Vlad the Impaler. That's exactly what he would do too. He would put it right up through the butt, and it would come out like that, and he would leave people impaled.
Can unlock the main doors from security and control.
I'm gonna turn that light off. I want to conserve the battery.
You have to get the fuck out of this terrible place.
Okay, so apparently we're on a new mission now, and that is to just, I guess, leave. Now, this is the only thing that disturbs me about Chris Walker. Okay, number one, the eyes are still glowing as if they're fairly freshly dead. But he's actually putting them all on shelves as if he's displaying them, and yeah. So it's a little creepy. Oh, hey buddy, get back here. Oh boy. Now I don't remember if anything is in. Oh yeah, toilets and stuff. There, it's like, wow, really? Oh, where was it? Maybe it was downstairs. There was a part where, like, seemed like in front of almost every toilet and every bathroom there were batteries. And I really hold those in high regards. Alright. Okay, now, I can't remember what half. Damn it. Alright, can't go in there. Alright, now it's time to get beat up.
Little pig.
Hi, Chris. Wow. Your girlfriend must think you're hot. Okay, that kind of hurt.
And who are you, then?
Sorry, I like to drink my coffee, that's for sure. I am Miles up, sir.
Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. Guard your life, son. You have a calling.
Okay. So, obviously hurt. See? Now, our new objective is to get out. Okay. Does it say objectives or notes? I'm inside. I'm inside. Bodies everywhere. Blood. Burn marks. Heads lined up like bottles behind a bar. Dead Murkoff scientists hung from the ceiling. Their badges say Murkoff Advanced Research Systems. Murkoff's longtime MO, let's see, has been to profit off of the exploitation of supposed charity. Fuck the third world and bankroll another billion. How did Murkoff think they would make money off a building full of crazy people? There's some kind of tactical cop pinned like a pig on a spit. Tells me to get the fuck out and then dies. Would have been a good thing to hear when I could still leave the way I came. Yeah, apparently I can't now. You know, and the funny thing is, he could have left the way he came the second he saw that guy. All he had to do was turn around, go back out the door, backtrack to where he went, and go back out the window, go down the scaffolding, and get in his Jeep and go. But no! No, he had to be a typical white dude, just like me, and, you know, move on. So we got proclaim the gospel. So that this crazy patient's obviously some kind of religious fanatic. Yeah. don't even need like words or anything that says Chris Walker was here, okay? Because this is his trademark, obviously. All right, so now we're gonna head here. I forgot what is over here. Oh, okay, yeah, it's just another room with another headless corpse. Ooh, obviously, need that gold. Need the battery. Okay. And I don't remember. Is there anything there? No, not really. Okay. I am actually going to search a lot more than I normally do because I like my batteries. And wait. Okay, well, I take that back about every toilet having a battery laid in front of it. It has been a while, so I honestly don't remember. Got this guy sleeping on the job after he spilled his spaghetti sauce all over him. Okay, we're gonna read. I guess we'll go ahead and read the document. Warrant for seizure. Ooh. I guess somebody suffers from epilepsy. All right. Anyway. I'm just gonna let you guys read this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a pause on this video. Gotta use the bathroom, and also gotta take me a quick smoke break. So we'll go ahead and pause this, and see you guys shortly.